Good morning, everyone, and thank you again for being here. I am Mark Wilbert, the Director of Emergency Management for the City of Charleston. I want to introduce the folks with me today. Deputy Chief Jerome Taylor from our Police Department, Chief Greg Mullen, our Chief of Police. Of course, everybody knows Mayor Tecklenberg, our Public Service Director, Laura Cabanas, and our Deputy Chief of our Fire Department, Mark Davis. Just part of the team here that have been here all night here at the city's Municipal Emergency Operations Center, monitoring the storm and preparing for the next phase of the operation. As all of you know, we're still in the middle of this hurricane. I understand now the backside that the storm did just make, has been officially reported, made landfall in McClellanville. But now is not the time to be out and about. There's still a significant threat from high winds, flying debris, and as you know, we have considerable flooding throughout the city. We will have another high tide around 1:30 today, and we're still expecting that tide to be quite high, which will add to our flooding concerns. We have reports of many streets being closed, customers without electricity, trees down, and power lines across roads. So it certainly is not the time to be out and about. As soon as it is safe, city staff from numerous departments will be out conducting windshield surveys, looking for damage and reporting it back here to the MEOC, and we will be prioritizing our resources to address the most pressing issues first. So that is the next phase of operation. We're moving into our response phase, where we will be looking at what the damage is and then sending our resources out to the most pressing issues first. Thank you, and at this time I'll turn it over to Chief Mullen.
Thank you, Mark. As Mark said, we're out in the response mode, and we will begin to prioritize our responses in terms of the priority routes in and out of the city that we spoke about yesterday. We have our teams deployed in the various areas throughout the city, and they are not only police, fire, for security, safety, and medical assistance. We also have our public service employees and parks department employees ready to go and clear roads. We've got reports of about 50 trees or tree limbs down in various locations of the city. We've got a number of power outages, so all of those things are going to be on our priority list. It's very important for people to understand that we still want them to stay inside. It's very dangerous out. If you approach a down power line, do not go near it, so just stay inside right now. That's what we really need everybody to do. One of the key areas that has been impacted by this storm is the medical district. It was basically closed to entry earlier, and at this point, based on the observations that we're able to make, there's significant water around the medical district. So again, that is a key critical infrastructure that is being impacted. Throughout the city, there are many roads that are flooded and impassable. Right now, there's nearly 100 roadways throughout the city that are completely closed. We don't know about side streets that could be impacted along those major arteries. So again, please stay in your homes. Do not drive around, because if you turn off of a major artery that is flooded, you may get into an area that puts you in a very precarious situation that puts you in danger. We are currently assessing our response modes. So at this point, as we've been talking about for 3 days, if you call Consolidated Dispatch, you will not get the normal response from first responders. We are in the process of re-implementing our response models, and at this time, they are still limited. So again, it's important for people to stay off the streets. This water is very dangerous. We are expecting a above normal high tide at 1 o'clock, in addition to the water that we already have on the ground. The other thing that people should be very, very aware of is that while the flooding is occurring and the tide is coming in now, when that tide begins to go out around 2 p.m., that water will become very swift. Swift water is very, very dangerous. So please do not be out on the street trying to watch what's going on or to see what has happened. Watch the media, watch news coverages to see what that is, because not only are you going to put yourself in danger, you're going to also put the first responders in danger who has to come and try to rescue you. We've had a really good response so far from our citizens. We've had a good number of people evacuate, others stayed off the street. So we would really like to continue that mode throughout this part of the process as we go about our business of making sure that the city is safe, so that when there is the opportunity for things to get back to normal, we don't have to deal with injuries or people putting themselves in harm's way unnecessarily. So I'll turn it over to the mayor at the time.
Well, thank you for being here again with us today, media, for helping us spread the word. And I will echo Mark and the chief's comments that we're not out of this yet. We're through the preparation phase, but we're really just beginning the response and recovery phase of this operation. But I must pat on the back already the city staff and all emergency operations personnel, and including Governor Haley, for the preparation. And I'll tell you, when it really hit home with me was last night. I did my own personal survey of the city just when the storm was starting. And you think of Charleston always as being such a vibrant place, you know, a lively place and stuff going on all the time. And it was a ghost town downtown last night. And it really gave me a sense of pride that our personnel had really done their job, and our citizens had listened. Many had evacuated, and those who remained were safely in their homes or sheltered in place. And so kudos and thank you to all those personnel that have worked so hard to keep our citizens safe. As the chief mentioned, now we'll be in our assessment phase. We have significant flooding in numerous parts of the city. I do want to speak a minute about all clear because it impacts more than just the city of Charleston. It's really a statewide all clear notice that will need to go out. And folks already are asking, well, when is it going to be safe to come back to Charleston? And we haven't even completed our own assessment within the city. But of course, we'll just be doing that within our borders, and there are other jurisdictions, and so many people left to go to Columbia and Greenville and Charlotte and beyond that we're going to need to look to our state highway department and Governor Haley to give us the word on really when it's all clear for folks to be coming back to Charleston from remote locations, because there might be a bridge out somewhere inland or on I-95 or somewhere else that we don't know about. So stay tuned to the media and to our state DOT and the leadership of Governor Haley to give us the all clear to be coming back from remote locations. So I want to thank everyone for your prayers and your hard work and for helping us as we move forward to get cleaned right back up and get back to normal after our assessment. I believe that we can do that promptly in the next few days, and I'm just so thankful. At this point, I'm hopeful that there's no loss of human life and no serious danger has occurred to any human life, and the rest of it we can take care of and clean up. So with that, I'll open it to any questions that anyone may have.